past 2 years have been a dream that I never thought would come true in my life, in that I'm earning way more than I ever have before. But on top of that, I'm able to spend so much more time and quality time with the people that I love, being my family and closest friends. And everything that comes along with that, being able to take extra holidays and just do the things that I've always wanted to be able to do. And all of this came true because I made a decision 2 years ago to start doing what I'm doing right now in releasing YouTube videos in order to build my own 7-figure personal brand. And as crazy as it sounds, I know that if I'm able to do it, that you can too. And what I want to do in this video is I want to lay out the 3 important steps that you need to commit to in order to be able to build up your own 6 or 7-figure personal brand. And I want you to stay around to the 3rd one because it's controversial and it's very, very different to what you think you would have to do in order to make that journey to a 6 or 7-figure personal brand. And the beauty of this is because once you've built out your brand, you can then use it to sell your knowledge. And you can do that through the way of creating courses or creating online communities or also doing online coaching. But for me, the best part of everything is that I've been able to help more people than I ever would have imagined. And one of the greatest joys I do get is that when my students reach out to me, because the first course that I did was for Google Ads, I've received countless messages of people letting me know that my teaching and coaching has saved their business or it's allowed them to get their dream job. And that is one of the greatest joys in that I've been able to also help more people than I ever have been able to before. And right from the start, I do want to let you know that you don't actually need a large audience. And the reason for why I know that is because I was generating 7-figure business monthly revenues when I had an audience of less than 20,000 subscribers on YouTube. So don't think that you need a massive audience in order to create a 6 or 7-figure brand. And also at the end of this video, I'll let you know how you can access some extra training to show you how you can build a large business with a small audience. And just in case we haven't met yet, my name is Aaron Young and I'm from 7-Figure Coaching. And as I said, over the last 2 years, I've been on my own amazing journey of learning how to monetize my knowledge. And I want to help you even further by giving you some free high value tools that you can use, which I've created throughout this process. And what this is my course creation checklist. And this is a checklist which is going to take you through everything you need to do in order to get a course idea from your head into an easy to use package that your students can use and love. And as part of that, you also get access to my high converting website questionnaire. And this takes you through some different questions so that you've got the basis of the content that you need for your website. And then above all of that, you also get an extended 30-day free trial with Kajabi, which is the platform that I use and recommend. And if you want to get all of those amazing goodies, all you need to do is to follow that link in the description below. But right now, it's time to get into today's teaching. And let's jump into the first point of creating your own 7-figure personal brand. And that is that you need to choose a niche that you're passionate about and that you are experienced in. And I want to make this clear that the more focused, the better. And I want to give you an example of that. You may know if you've been following my other channel, I built my 7-figure brand through offering high quality Google Ads coaching and Google Ads online courses. And that came off the experience of me starting my own business back in 2010. And then as part of that process, I had to teach myself everything to do with digital marketing. So Google Ads, social media marketing, SEO, and also website design. And then since 2015, I was running my own freelancing business, setting up my own boutique agency, and I was also consulting to other large agencies as their head of digital and head of paid search. So I had a really, really broad experience. So I could have taught on any number of aspects, whether it be Google Ads or Facebook marketing or SEO or website design. There were so many different things that I could teach on that I had excelled at. But the reason for why I whittled it down to only one of those disciplines, so one of those more micro niches in being Google Ads, is because I was able to focus my teaching. And by focusing my teaching only on one core subject, being Google Ads, it allowed my audience to actually grow much faster. So rather than being a kind of a jack of all trades, I find a core element in generating your own 7-figure personal brand is to become an expert in one field. Now, after you've done that, you can then broaden out, but by choosing a more narrower niche, it allows you to really grow as an industry and thought leader very, very quickly in that space. So the first important step is that to not be distracted by the current trends or changing the subjects all the time, really look to focus in on one subject. And the second thing I would say is that you need to be consistent. And the reason for that is because growth is not linear. And what I mean by that is that you don't grow by the same percentage every single month. And it's often overlooked that you need to play the long game and not give up if you're not getting any breakthrough after the first 3 or 6 months. And let's jump into a screen share so I can show you a really practical example right now. Let's go. And what I want to show you here is this is my audience on YouTube, which is the platform that I use to grow my audience so that I can go through and generate more course sales and also online coaching. And what I want to show you here is I started my first YouTube video. I started uploading in December. And as you can see, we got 1 subscriber through December. And then by the end of February, we'd got up to 76 subscribers. And you can see how it was actually pretty slow going. And by halfway through the year, we hadn't even cracked 3,000 subscribers yet. So in those first 7 months of promoting content, we went from 1 to 2,700. And then what happened from there, we stayed consistent, kept going. And then you can see from here, by the end of that first year, we had finished off with over 23,000 subscribers. And remembering that first 6 months, we hadn't even got 3,000 subscribers. I often talk about this with my wife and we go, imagine what had happened if we had stopped after the first 6 months and just decided it was all too hard and we weren't going to keep going. So the real big point that I want you to take from here is that growth isn't linear. There will come a time where things will start to rocket and explode. Now, for me, thankfully that happened after the first 8 months. For other people, and you may resonate with this, it may take you 2 or 3 years before you get that rocketing growth. But I want to encourage you to continue to keep being consistent with delivering your content, because as I've seen in my own journey, it can literally change where it feels like you're struggling to get 1 or 2 subscribers a day, and then it literally skyrockets where you're getting over 1,500, 2,000 subscribers every week. So that's the second point, is that you need to be consistent and commit to the long-term process. And now this brings us to that third point, which, as I said, is counterintuitive to what you think you would need. And the third point is you need to be committed to giving away high quality teaching for free. And this is the one which sounds like it's counterproductive, in that if you're wanting people to buy your courses or sign up for your online coaching, why would you give away your best secrets or your super secret strategies for people to access them for free? Because then that would stop them from signing up to your coaching or buying your online courses or joining your communities. And I am living testament that that is just simply not true. And I would actually argue that the only way that you can cut through and build a 7-figure personal brand is by being willing to share your best strategies online for free in YouTube. And because this is such a big topic, what I want you to do right now is I want you to join me in this next video where I take you through the 4 reasons for why people actually buy an online course. And these will surprise you, and this is where I expand out on these thoughts even further. So once again, thanks for joining me. My name is Aaron Young, and I look forward to seeing you in this next video right now. See ya.